A very good morning to all my dear students. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and fit, right? And you all are staying safe at your home. And I also know that you all are following the guidelines and you all are studying very well, right? I know that all my students are very much obedient and they are studying in a very proper manner, right? And you all are following your moms? Yes, you should follow them, right? So, as you all know that I'm your English teacher, Miss Priyanka, and in today's class, what we are going to learn is not the point. How we are going to learn is the point, right? The topic for today is very simple, that is prepositions, but still in class 7 there are many students who don't know this topic. Why? We should know this topic now, but we are not knowing because we were earlier reading it from book. But today, how we are going to read it is a different way. I am going to tell you the concept, the basic concept of preposition through the demonstration method, right? It will be very easier for you all to catch that concept, that what ma'am is saying, right? So all of you should be carrying one notebook, as I told you earlier that you should be having one notebook, your pens, your pencil, whatever stationery item you require, you should carry it with yourself, right? And you should not sit just idly and listening. No, you have to make notes for yourself and you have to understand, you have to be very attentive, right? So, you are not going to use red pen. Which pens you use? Yes, you will be using either black pen or blue pen. Black for headings and questions and blue for writing the content definition, right? Now, as you all know that the chapter number 6 in your grammar book is prepositions, right? What is the name of the chapter? Prepositions, right? This is the name of the chapter. Now, what are prepositions? We will learn through this definition. You also can write this definition in your notebook, right? So let's read it. Prepositions are the words which are used to connect the different nouns, pronouns and phrases in a sentence. What I have written? Prepositions are the words which are used to connect the different nouns, pronouns and phrases in a sentence, right? So this is the definition, that prepositions are some words that connect two sentences or phrases, or they connect nouns or pronouns. How? That I am going to tell later. But first, I will give you some examples of prepositions and I will make it very much clear for you all. See here, the first preposition we have is on. What is the first preposition? On. This is one box and the ball is on the box. The ball is on the box, right? Here, this is one box and the ball is under the box. You can see. So the preposition here is under, okay? Now, this is one box and the ball is inside, right? The ball is in the box, right? So the preposition here is in. What is the preposition here? In. This is one box and the ball is here on the side, right? So the preposition here is beside. What is the preposition, students? Beside. Here, this is the box and the ball is at the back, right? So the preposition here is behind. What is the preposition? Behind. Here, this is the box and here the ball is here above, not on. See the difference? Not on the box, but it is above the box. There is some gap in between. Here there was no gap. So here the ball is above the box. So the preposition here is above, right? See the next one. What is this? There are two boxes, right? There are two boxes and the ball is here in between, right? So the ball is between the boxes, right? Are you getting my point? Here the ball is between the boxes. So this position is between, right? And here this is one box and the ball is in front, right? This marker is in front of my hand, right? So the ball is in front of the box. Are you getting these positions, right? So basically when we use the prepositions while forming sentences, at that time it shows that we are having a good vocabulary. We make use of preposition on correct places and then we form correct sentences. So it is very important for all of us to understand that what actually these prepositions tell, right? You should know that what is the meaning of on, what is the meaning of under, why they are using above and not on, right? So we all should know these things. Now I will make it very much clear for you all by showing all these things live, okay? See here, this is one, suppose this is a box, right? It's a kind of a basket or something. But suppose this is a box and this is one ball. So we are going to perform this activity by this, right? It will be very clear. This is a box and the ball is on the box, right? This is the box and the ball is on the box. On, see here, on, okay? Next is, this is the box and the ball is under the box. It is under, right? In Hindi, niche, iske niche, right? It is under the box, right? Third concept is in. This is the box and the ball is in the box. In. Getting my point? Next, this is the box and the ball is beside the box, beside, inside. It can be here, it can be here, beside, right? This is the box and the ball is behind, at the back, right? The ball is behind the box, right? This is the box and the ball is above. See the difference of on and above. On was here, on the box, and this is above the box. This is the box and the ball is above the box, right? Here there are two boxes. So I am not having two boxes, but I can show you that this is one duster, this is one box and the ball is between them, right? The ball is between the duster, the ball is between the duster and the box, right? The ball is between the duster and the box, okay? So you can understand, or you can easily understand that the ball is here and it is between the board and the box, right? It is between the board and the box, okay? So this position is between. And what do you understand by this? In front of. So this is the box and the ball is in front of the box. So are you getting the positions? I have explained you the concept of prepositions with the help of this demonstration to make your understanding more clear. I hope now these all words are clear with you all. So students, now we have the examples here. I have given two examples and I will explain you the concept of preposition with the help of these examples, right? The boy jumped over the wall. What I have written? The boy jumped over the wall. Here, this word over is showing the relation between the verb, this is the verb as you all know, jumped, and the noun wall, right? So here, this word over is showing the relationship between a verb and a noun, right? Now, if we take the second example, it is written here, the children are in the class. So, can you tell me what is the preposition here? Just now I told you. Yes, the preposition here is in. Preposition here is in. And this word in is showing the relation between the noun children and the class, right? So these are the words which are connecting, or they are showing the relationship between the verbs or nouns or pronouns. So here over and in are prepositions, right? Are you clear with the concept? Here over and in are prepositions, and as earlier I told you that there are various prepositions: in, on, under, beside, behind, in front of, above, below. All these are prepositions, right? So how many kinds of prepositions are there? That we will learn today. So kinds of preposition. Basically, there are three kinds of preposition. Number one, simple prepositions. Number two, compound prepositions. And the third one, complex prepositions, right? As I told you that there are so many prepositions, but these prepositions are also divided in its kinds, right? So the three kinds are simple prepositions, compound prepositions, and complex prepositions. So first we will learn about simple prepositions. That basically, what are simple prepositions, right? So I'll explain you each and every point. You just have to be very much attentive and you have to understand the concept. Okay? So first we will talk about simple prepositions. First we will be talking about simple prepositions. I have written here simple prepositions. Okay? Now, what are simple prepositions that I am going to tell you? Simple prepositions are the prepositions just now I told you, like in, on, under, above, and for, of, etc. Right? All these are simple prepositions. The prepositions, these one word prepositions, are basically the simple prepositions. If I say the bag is on the chair, right? This is the sentence I have written. The bag is on the chair. So what is the simple preposition here? It is on, right? If I say the card is in my bag, right? So what is the preposition here? In, right? So these one word prepositions are basically called as simple prepositions. Are you getting my point? Now come to the second point, that is compound prepositions, right? Compound prepositions. I told you that this word compound means combination of two or more things, right? So here also when we talk about compound prepositions, then at that time, if I take the example, compound preposition are the words formed by combining prepositions, nouns, adverb. Means we are combining prepositions to a more preposition, or we are combining one preposition, one noun, one preposition, one pronoun, right? So we are combining something, right? So if I say into, or I say across, or I say within, or I'm saying inside, all these are compound preposition. Now you will ask, ma'am, how they are compound preposition? They are just similar like them, right? They are also one word. But no, what we have done is there are two things, in and to, and cross, with and in and side. So they are combined, or they are a combination of two or more things, a combination of a noun or a pronoun, a combination of preposition or a noun, preposition or a pronoun. So these type of combination type preposition which have a combination and which are made up of two things or more, these prepositions are compound prepositions. What kind of preposition are these? Compound prepositions, right? There are various examples given in your book, like without, within, inside, outside, onto, beneath, below, behind, between. All these are compound prepositions. You can check in your book on page number 36. Each and every example is given there. Okay? Now come to the third one. These are complex or phrase preposition. We either call them complex or we also call them phrase prepositions. Right? Complex or phrase. What is the topic? It is complex or phrase prepositions. Right? Complex or phrase preposition, if we talk about, so some prepositions are made up of group of words that do not work of a single preposition, right? Here some prepositions are not actually combined, but they are made up of two or more words or a group of words. We are making use of phrase here, phrase, a group of words, like, right? So if I say there is one preposition in front of, actually we treat this preposition as one, but it is made up of three words, right? In front of, right? If I take the example, because of, right? This is done because of you, right? So I am taking this as one, but it is made up of two prepositions, right? It is made up of two things, right? So when we talk about the combination, when we have taken a group of words as a preposition, at that time we are making use of complex or phrase preposition, right? I will give you the example. If I say, in spite of cold, I went to her home. So can you tell me that what is the preposition here? In spite of cold, I went to her home, right? I have written this sentence. So here this word, in spite of, what I have written, in spite of, it is a preposition which is used in this sentence, and it is a group of words. It is not a singular word like a simple preposition. It is not a compound one which is connected. It is group of words acting as a preposition in this sentence. So there are various complex prepositions like in spite of, reference to, in addition to, according to, along with. All these are basically the examples of complex prepositions. I hope now the concept of simple, compound and complex prepositions is clear with you all. Now we will move towards the exercises. Okay, students? Now students, let us do the exercise number A, which is given in your book on page number 36, right? And what is exercise number A? It is fill in the blanks with simple, compound or complex prepositions from the box. right? So there is one box given. You have to choose one preposition and you have to fill in the blank accordingly. What you have to do? You have to use pencil in your grammar book and your handwriting should be very neat, right? Let's do the exercise. Number 1 is the man walked dash the road. The man walked along the road. Okay. Second, put the garbage in the can outside the door. Outside the door. He bought a small bottle of ink dash the 2 big ones in addition to the big ones. Fourth one, the school captain welcomed the guest on behalf of the principal, staff, students of the school. Now the fifth one, Payal participated in the nature walk dash all her classmates along with all her classmates. The children had their picnic dash the old tree in the park. Under the old tree in the park. Okay. Next is, it is raining, do not step out dash an umbrella. Without an umbrella. Children today spend a lot of time, their time dash the television, in front of the television. So as you all can see that we have used all type of preposition here. We have made use of what? Complex preposition. We have made use of compound preposition. We have made use of simple preposition. So we have used all the 3 types of preposition in this exercise number 8. Right? Now we will move forward to exercise number B. But before that we will understand the concept of prepositions of place. First, what we are going to understand? Preposition of place. Now we will talk about prepositions of place. We will talk about prepositions of place. Okay? Preposition of place express various relations. Preposition of place tell us where, right? So it answers, this preposition of place answers the question of where. It answers the question of where. If I am saying, where is your father? He is in the room. So I am telling that where is he? He is in the room. I will give you some examples of preposition of place. Some examples are above, below, under, over, in front of, etc. Right? So all these are preposition of place. They tell us or they answered the question of where. If I say, where is your car? It is in front of your home. So I have told you the position, or I have told you the place, or I have answered the question of where. That where is my car? It is in front of your home. Right? Now there are some preposition as it is given in your book. At. Number 1 is at. If we talk about at, then it is used for a specific point before a particular address or before the name of a place. right? It is used before a particular address or a name of a place. How? If I say at the door, so I'm talking about a particular thing, at the door, right? If I am giving my address, right? I live at 22 Nagar, Bihar. Suppose this is my address. So it is used here. At is used here while telling some address. Right? So are you getting where at is used? At is used before a particular address or before the name of a place or for a specific point. Okay? Now, in, as you all know that wherein is used when we are telling the position that something is inside. I told you in. So here we use in to refer to an enclosed space or a larger area. Example is, the books are in the bag, right? So enclosed area is this bag. It is enclosed. And where are the books? They are in the bag, inside. So here the preposition in is used. Are you getting it? Now students, we will understand the use of on. On is used for a surface, right? Where on is used? For a surface before the names of roads or streets, right? Before the name of roads or streets. So I wrote on the wall. So I'm here talking about the surface that I wrote on the wall. On is used here, okay? We live on MG Road. So I'm talking about the name of a road or street I'm telling. So here again I have made use of on. Okay. Next is between. Between is used when there are only two persons or things. We are talking about only two. I gave you earlier in the beginning the example of two boxes and there was a ball in between. So there were only two boxes. So we are talking about between. So Kriti sat between them. We are talking about two people and Kriti sat between them. Here are the two people and Kriti is sitting here between them. Okay? Among, more than two people. Among is not used for only two. It is used when there are more than two people. Share the chocolates among your cousins. It means there are not only two cousins, but there are many cousins and we are talking about more than two people or two things. Not only two people but also two things, more than two things. Okay. Now there is a difference here between beside and besides, right? We commonly use either of them, but no, they both are different. If I talk about beside, then it means by the side of, like this, beside. The marker is beside the board, right? The marker is beside the board. Are you getting it? This is this beside. I sat beside my mother. It means my mother is here and I sat beside her, means on her side. This is this beside. And what is besides? What is this S, extra S? Besides here tells you about except this or in addition to. For example, if I have written who besides Meera could have done this. So I have made use of besides, means except Meera who could have done this, right? So these two words, beside and besides, both are different. Beside means by the side. It means this ruler is beside the board. And besides means except or in addition to. It means except this, who could have done this, right? Like I am talking about Meera, right? So these were some more prepositions which you need to understand and they come under the heading of preposition of place and they answer the question of where, right? Now, based on this concept, we will be doing the exercise number B. Exercise number B we will be doing, and it is very easy. We have to do it very fast. Fill in the blanks with appropriate preposition of place. Jaya is waiting for you in front of the mall. You can use any preposition, okay? In front of the mall. Second is, when will you arrive at the office? Now the third one, my desk is dash the window. My desk is near the window. Do you work dash a school? Do you work at a school? Who lives in the hut beside the bungalow? Beside means by the side. Now the sixth one, dash of his friends, Hari is the tallest. Among his friends, Hari is the tallest. What do you have dash the box? What do you have in the box? Many people stood dash the roofs of houses to watch a match. On the roof of the houses. The sign dash the shop said sale. The sign at the shop said sale. Now come to the 10th one. The shop is dash the end of the street. The shop is at the end of the street. Okay. Next is, I have a meeting dash New York. I have a meeting in New York. We live dash the corner of MG Road and Bank Street. We can either use on or we can use at. Right? We live on the corner of the MG Road or we live at the corner of the MG Road. Right? So this is the exercise number B that we did now, and these are the answers. You all will be getting the PDF. Everything will be available to you. Just you have to understand the concept and you have to learn all these things. For your homework, what you are going to do is, you are going to take one A4 size sheet and you are going to write a short paragraph on coronavirus, and in that paragraph, whenever you will see there is a preposition, you are going to underline those prepositions. And then you will paste that A4 size sheet in your grammar notebook. It should be very colorful activity. You can write this paragraph with colorful pens. It depends on your creativity. One more thing which you have to do is, there on page number 37 and 38, there are some boxes given. Right? It is for your better understanding of preposition of place. You are going to draw these two boxes of page number 37 and 38 in your notebook. It should be colorful. You can make use of pencil color for shading. It depends on you. Right? So what two things I told you? One, you have to write a paragraph on coronavirus and underline the prepositions. Second, you have to draw these boxes which are given on page number 37 and 38. Okay students, I hope you all will do your work very sincerely and you will understand the concept very well. Thank you so much class.